Yo, what's up, world? Today, we're diving into something that's making waves across the globe. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Have you heard about BRICS? If not, it's time to get familiar, because this group is starting to pop up everywhere in the news and on social media. And no, it's not just about fancy jewelry, my friends. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. 5 countries with some serious power. It's a group of countries that are shaking things up in the global economy. We're talking about challenging the mighty US dollar. These nations are teaming up to create new opportunities and maybe even rewrite the rules of the financial game. Can they really do it? Let's break it down. Think of it like this. The US dollar is like the popular kid in school everyone wants to hang out with. It's been the center of attention for decades, and most countries rely on it for trade. But now, BRICS is like the new crew rolling in saying, we're here, we're cool, and we're playing by our own rules. They're not just following the crowd. They want to set their own trends and make their own mark. We're talking big players with big plans. These countries have huge populations, massive economies, and a lot of ambition. They want to change how we trade and use money worldwide, and they're not afraid to shake things up. So get ready, because things are about to get interesting. The world of money and power is shifting, and BRICS is right at the center of it all. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries got together back in 2009 because they saw strength in numbers. Imagine a basketball team with all stars from different countries. That's BRICS. But hold up, the team just got bigger. In 2024, a bunch of new players joined the squad. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, UAE, and Indonesia. Now BRICS represents almost half the world's population and a huge chunk of the global economy. They've got the people, the resources, and the drive to make a real impact. They're like, hey world, we're a big deal now, and we're ready to make some noise. One of the boldest moves by BRICS in recent years is this whole idea of de-dollarization. At first, it might sound a bit complicated or even confusing, right? But it's actually a pretty fascinating shift in the way global trade works, and it's starting to shake things up on the world stage. Let me break it down for you in simple terms, so you can see why it matters, and how it could affect the future of money and power between countries. For decades, the US dollar has been like the king of all currencies. Almost every major international transaction, whether it's oil, electronics, or even food, has involved dollars. This gave the US a huge advantage, letting them influence global markets and even politics. But now BRICS is stepping up and saying, wait a minute, why should we always use dollars? We have strong economies and our own currencies. Let's start trading with each other using our own money instead. India, in particular, is playing this game like a chess grandmaster, careful, strategic, and always thinking several moves ahead. They know that trying to completely ditch the dollar overnight would be too risky and could backfire. So instead, India is making a series of smart, calculated moves to boost the rupee's importance. They're signing new trade deals with countries like the UAE and Australia and saying, hey, let's settle our trade in rupees instead of dollars. This helps make the rupee more valuable and trusted internationally. On top of that, India is a tech powerhouse. They've built an amazing payment system called UPI, which makes sending money super easy, even across borders. And now, they're working on a digital rupee, which could make international trade even faster and more secure. By combining smart diplomacy, technology, and economic strategy, India is showing the world that there are new ways to do business globally, and they're leading the way with their own unique approach. So can BRICS really replace the US dollar? That's the million-dollar question, literally. For decades, the US dollar has been the backbone of global trade and finance, trusted by countries and businesses everywhere. But now, with the rise of BRICS, the world is starting to ask, is it time for a change? Here's the deal. It's not going to happen overnight. The dollar is still the most powerful currency out there, and its influence runs deep in international markets. Most global reserves are still held in dollars, and many countries rely on it for stability. But BRICS is definitely making waves. They're creating new payment systems, building strong partnerships, and showing the world that they're a force to be reckoned with. By working together, these nations are challenging the old rules and pushing for a more balanced financial system. India, with its strategic thinking, tech prowess, and rapidly growing economy, is leading the charge. The country is investing heavily in digital infrastructure and financial innovation, making it a key player in this global shift. They're not just going with the flow, they're creating their own currents. Indian entrepreneurs and policymakers are shaping new financial technologies and setting trends that others are starting to follow. The future of money is global, digital, and most importantly, multipolar. As more people embrace digital payments and cross-border transactions, the world is moving toward a system where no single currency dominates. BRICS is a sign that the world is changing, and India is right there at the forefront, shaping the future. With every innovation and partnership, India is helping to redefine what economic leadership looks like in the 21st century. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Rupee&Republic for more insights on India's economic journey. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram for the latest updates and behind-the-scenes content. Stay curious, keep your eyes on the global economy, and remember, the game is always evolving, and India is holding the pen for the next chapter.